Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
The Texas Longhorns enter this season with a ton of optimism. Coming off a 10-win year last year in a season where their young quarterback, Arch Manning, took significant steps ahead. They are so excited to see if they can improve and get back to the college football playoff this season. The offensive line grew from last year. More experience for this great young quarterback. We'll see if Arch Manning can take another step this season. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Longhorns kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Warhawks offense will have the ball first. And here's a freshman that, despite not being highly recruited, has burst onto the scene. What a surprise he's been in this camp to win a starting spot in the season opener. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about the Warhawks. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on first down. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Fighting off the defender. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Warhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man down the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off play action. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And this place was going crazy before the game, and the offense on the first drive kind of quieted them down a little bit, but the defense, great job. They get a goal-to-go situation. They get the stop, force the field goal, force the miss. The crowd's back in it, baby.
The Longhorns offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone.
Oh, he wants it all. And that ball is hauled in. inside the 35.
And the fan bases in the South, they're pretty crazy. They're pretty psychotic. They follow recruiting. They follow the transfer portal. And they've been following this cat.
There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. Run in the red zone, it's Smothers. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it on the counter. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on first and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they strike first. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quickly to the tight end. This is a kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Buys a little. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Run inside. It's Smothers. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Manning on play action. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football, but, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football, the defense gets the ball back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They go right back to him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll take it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Play action, here's Manning. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas!
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. from the gun, running back on the move. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires complete. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Heaves it on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Manning. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him, and he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Anderson. And they're able to get him on the ground.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Running inside, it's Jamison. Maybe some room here. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short, got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Got his man on the right. Got enough space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Number 27, set to kick it away.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They're going to ride this running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Guys, when you really take a look at Texas, it doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start.
Open spaces. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they got it. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Arch Madness. Finds his man. It's Smothers. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Longhorns have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to pass. It's Manning. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the first down. They'll maintain possession. We'll see if they're happy enough just to let the clock run out.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more.
Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking down the middle. It's caught. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. To throw, Manning. Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this offense has come out lighting it up, throwing the football. They've had a lot of success. They found guys wide open. They've been able to make contested catches, too. Finally, though, the defense right there able to go up and compete for a ball and not get incomplete. Can that give them the confidence they need here to slow this passing game down for the rest of the game?
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Aggies looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back over to your game at DKR in Austin. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
And the Warhawks will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Trying to set the tone with the run. Makes it past the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to...
Maybe a crease. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Longhorns have this offense rolling. Manning with a play fake. Fires to the right. Rolls it in. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got enough for the first. He's got 93 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Trying to run, it smothers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, in game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Run inside. It's Jamison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense bringing in the big boys. Heavy personnel. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun. The inside handoff. Looking for a crease. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Hard running there. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Jamison.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy.
Finding some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Shakes off the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got enough for the first. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Warhawks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Find some fresh air. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. And the Warhawks have moved it inside the 20. Back to the ground with the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. 3rd and 4. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Working that left side now. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. And send the tight end in motion. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Got a little grass. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll give it to him again. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running inside, it's Smothers. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Smothers. Spins away from the defender. Turning it on! Touchdown, Texas! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's dragged down.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and complete.
Here's a little room there. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Warhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fakes to grab. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside, it's Jamison. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Timeout taken by Texas, it's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Texas sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Fires to the middle. What a catch! Just beat the defender. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.